All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. Did you catch that? It works every time in Vegas. Anyways, Energy Boom 101, you're back, you're live. We're here at Boom U. Don't try and find us. You can't find us. A sleepy Midwestern University hidden in the glorious rolling prairies of the plains. Boom U. Nothing going on here. Actually, there is something big going on here, and that's why this is Energy Boom 101. Last I checked, we had 17 subscribers, so God bless each and every one of you. We love you for what you're doing. You're suffering. I think we're going to change this show into being about Buddhism instead of energy booms because you have to suffer through these things. But seriously, folks, it's almost 1 minute into this, and we're already flying high, no pun intended. It's a morning bake session here at Boom U, and we are going to do our best to find out what's going on in this crazy world of ours, because there's apparently an energy boom going on. By the way, I hope the wind's not doing too much damage to the vocals. I really hope you can hear this, because this is a strong episode. I have a feeling we're going to find something deep here at Boom U. First off, check out the pattern in the sky. Beautiful, beautiful clouds, beautiful colors, a lot of good stuff up there. Now, the weather's going to get volatile. But that doesn't mean that it's nasty. We should probably refrain from casting our judgments upon the weather. That's more of a discussion for the narrative section of this show. So let's get our focus here. It's time to do that now. We're close to 2 minutes into it, into whatever, we don't know. But it's Energy Boom 101, where we connect crude and consciousness, one gusher at a time. We are also, I think the lawyers told me that I like to open up with this one. Energy Boom 101, the confluence, where crude and cannabis meet, where we are drilling the strata of self and fracking the feelings of being. And we've trademarked that. And we have a t-shirt coming out that's amazing. It's actually, it's nice. You'll like it. So what's this all about? We're trying our best to show you two events that are going on in the United States. And by the way, in the background, perhaps you can hear the bubble and buzz of the boom, what we call the bubble and the buzz of the boom, because there's some crazy kids and they got their stereo cranked up really loud. Now, it's not Triumph Allied Forces, but it's pretty good stuff. I think it's I think it was Van Halen, which is strong. Anyways, we're here at Boom U to show you two things that are going on in the United States: an energy boom, as in oil and gas, and a marijuana boom, as in cannabis. And both are clearly seen everywhere from Main Street to Wall Street. And what we would like to do is show you that information, that evidence, that data, as we gather it from the field. Oh shit, get ready. Boom, there it is. Now, check out that shot. That's pretty badass, actually. It's a pretty badass effect. This, of course, is the lens we use to investigate existence. And this lens has been polished by the optimism of the crude oil industry and polished by the compassion of the cannabis community. And it has turned into what I think we call the transparent barrel lens. Check this out. It's like a Dr. Someone's House of 3D Pancakes on SCTV. Anyway, back here. It's not even 5 minutes into it. And we may have our first guest coming up, folks. This is why we do these things live. We're getting ready to watch a wicked little showdown here. There's a gentleman who does not take any bullshit when it comes to parking. Now, I'm bringing my voice down now, and I didn't even know I was bringing my voice down. That's the power of the subconscious mind. I just reacted to this. That's all you're doing. I'm reacting to this. That's all humans do anyway, by the way. Oh, shit. You better stand still, or you will be standing before the man. Don't ask for whom they told. We've got 15 more minutes. We'll never make it, by the way. So we'll do a second dispatch. By the way, these are called dispatches from the patch. Now, let's get down to business. Where's this evidence of an energy boom in the United States? And so where we look for it is in this thing, the newspaper. Boom. Now, sometimes we'll use the internet because I got to be honest with you, it's got some pretty good shit on it. Definitely has a lot of value. But, of course, with all things, it has a lot of, boy, he is not. Hey!
How's it going?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm having a blast as usual.
Yeah. Well, I'm out here shooting a little video. I'm trying to show OU and what's going on.
Well, it's pretty busy starting early.
Now, let me ask you this. Would you call this a boom? Is there a boom going on?
what we're seeing. So like economic.
Economic.
Yeah, they're, in this part of the country, there always has been.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we haven't suffered like the rest of the country has.
Yep. Yep.
You know, but you don't see it. I mean, when I walk around, and clearly 10% of the cars I see every day have new car tags or brand new or just used car tags. What does that tell you?
Yeah. Now,
I mean, we're not suffering.
I want to ask you real quickly because I was doing a video.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be on the video, I'll include it. If you don't want me to, I won't.
No, I don't care.
Okay, good, because I'm trying to show people, hey, there's a boom going on here, and that's why I'm out here and I'm getting ready to read the newspaper to them. The headlines talk about it. And then when I saw you, I thought, well, hell, I'll talk to you if you're okay talking about
Well,
it.
a boom with me because, I mean, come on. I mean, as long as there's cars on the street,
Yeah.
I've got job security.
You're unbelievable. That's all I have to say. Well, I'm sure I will see you soon.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But
You
thank you
betcha.
very much
Yeah.
for the evidence.
Have fun.
Thank you.
All right.
Howdy. All right, folks, that's as good as it gets. That's why we do this shit live. That's why it's worth $1 million, I hope. I hope more than one person watches this show because I almost want to shut it down right there. I have to tell you, my heart's racing. I was a little scared. We bowled our way through it. A lot of personal growth just happened there. Officer, I think it's Hensley, fine gentleman, lovely sense of humor, and I think he just provided evidence to the boom. So we're going to continue because we got a lot of time and we got nothing to do with it. But check this out. So I was looking through the newspaper thinking, so where is this boom? Hey, what the shit is that? Energy stocks bloom? Oh, they're using my term, those bastards. I'll sue the Oklahomans so quick they won't know what hit them. I can show on my Twitter. I've got the boom and bloom. Or this is a question: Are they stealing my term? Of course not. All it says is energy stocks bloom. Now, if it said the boom and bloom, I'd call them up and say, "Hey, I trademarked that. What do you think of that?" And they'd say, "Oh, that doesn't matter." And I'd say, "Well, let me show you some old newspapers that you guys used to run when you'd take photographs of the Blazer games, and you would intentionally blur out the advertisers in your photographs you put on your newspaper. That clearly is an intellectual property issue, and I'm pretty sure they'd settle out of court. But what do I know? I've been wrong 25 million times before, including when I bought GMX at, I think it was at $73 million a share. Anyway, energy stocks bloom. Okay, so here's some evidence of a boom. The biggest winners are service, energy, infrastructure firms. Holy shit. Well, we'll get to that eventually. Look at this right here. Devon boosts science classes. That's very, very important to see. Now, let's remove all judgment, folks, because this happens in every aspect of existence, whether it's crude oil or it's cannabis. Science will be applied to understand it better. Understand it better is to advance it, to make more money off it. Then we become incentivized, and that's the human condition. And I think Officer Hensley would be more than happy to talk about that sometime. And my pledge to all 17 viewers is that we'll try and get him to do a full-blown interview with us if he doesn't cut my head off. Now, let's just check down here. Oh, look at that. Enable Midstream Partners is IPOing. That's initial public offering. The street calls it initial public offering. Enable Midstream Partners, of course, as you remember, is OG&E's little midstream sort of a gathering. I think midstream is like pipelines and gathering. Hell, I don't know. I don't even know where you're watching this show. We've gone to the well on that one a few times, by the way. Pretty interesting. I'm a little overwhelmed right now, actually, because I feel like we finally captured an authentic sense of what I'm attempting this show to be, which is about existence as you see it through a lens. Here it is, stand back. Polished, that's the greatest shot ever. Polished by the optimism of the crude oil industry and the compassion of the cannabis community, and we try and show you that every day, here, live. From Energy Boom 101, The Confluence, where crude and cannabis meet. You know, I may have to take a meeting with Rupert Murdoch later. We'll get to that if we have to. What we also try to find, and you're not going to find a whole lot of it in the Oklahoman, is any articles that cover the marijuana industry. Now, there actually are some in there. The Wall Street Journal does a really good job of that, and we'll probably grab a Wall Street Journal and take it from there. Let you check out any of the headlines. So we haven't bought one today, so we're going to hold off. For now, it's really good that you just sort of see the this sleepy little Midwestern community. Ooh, that's a nice building. Sleepy little Midwestern community where, by the way, I love to speculate. There's nothing better. There's nothing worse. Who knows? I think CVS Pharmacy is going to plop down big time in OU. Boom you, pardon me. Damn it, just gave it away. Boom you. And I think they'll take up 5 storefronts. And I think they may even roll out to their investors that this is a growth market for them. They're going to go into college campuses and they're going to meet incredible demand for what things. Don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure pedestrian traffic is one of them. I don't even know if CVS is publicly traded. I think they are. If they are, definitely check them out. They're the guys that decided to take a stand on smoking. Now, morality aside, I'm not going to argue that with you. Everyone knows that smoking's not really good for you. So I'm going to support CVS on this, unless you're smoking grass. And I'll let the neuroscientist from Boom U weigh in on that discussion when we spin off our 15th different TV show. We're now at 10 minutes into it. Actually, we're at 11 minutes into it. You all can wake up now. You've had a lovely nap. I hope you've been able to find your chakras. We're going to wrap this up because we feel like we've already given you plenty of evidence that there is a economic boom going on. Now, the next time we see Officer Hensley, I may ask him about the cannabis end of it. In the meantime, there's too much wind out here for me to try and do an oil patch jazz. Although, hang on, you mothers. I bet we can do it, because all I'm going to do is turn around, and you know what? The wind is a challenge. That's all it is. And if you're not ready for it, get the hell out of the wind. Nah, it's too much. I've had enough of the wind. Don't learn from me. Watch this. I'm going to spin this thing around. Oh, God, it's going crazy now. Hang on, we're aborting mission. Nah, we have to abort mission. We'll get back to the next dispatch. 3, 2, 1, boom.